Hey Alex, where are you? The show's starting in 5 minutes.
Hey Jabria, I'm still at the station. I have a flat tire.
A flat tire? Do you know how to change one?
No, I don't know how, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it there today.
Wait, so I'm hosting the show?
Yes, but don't worry, you're gonna do so great.
Okay, in the meantime, I'm gonna send you Learning with M-DCPS how to change a tire.
Hi, I'm Robert Garcia, and I'm here at Robert Morgan Technical College at the automotive program. You see behind me, what we do here is fix and repair cars. I'm going to show you today how to change a spare tire. Follow me outside. If you were to get a flat tire, here's what you do. You pull along the side of the roadside curve, and you make sure it's a safe area. You want a good distance between the vehicle and the road. Always make sure the vehicle's on a level, plain surface where you can jack up the car safely. Here's where you can find the tools that you need for the job to get done. You open the trunk, and you'll have a spacing under the carpet. You have your tools, like your lug receiver and your torque wrencher. You also have a jack, a scissors jack. You pull all the pieces out, set them aside next to the vehicle, where you decide to perform the job. Next, you will go back and you will grab the spare tire. Most spare tires have a locking mechanism to keep the tire in place in case of a rollover crash for safety purposes. You're going to remove that. Now we're going to begin the process of removing the tire. On this vehicle in particular, you have 5 lug nuts. Some vehicles may come with more, some may come with less. You're gonna have to use your lug torque wrench to remove those lug nuts. You're gonna have to apply quite a bit of force as these are tightened very securely from the factory. First, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break the stud so it doesn't have the torque, but I'm not gonna remove the stud completely. Notice that I am using a star crisscross pattern to remove them. Always remove and reapply the lug nuts using a star pattern. Next, we're going to apply the scissor jack to the pinch weld lift point of the vehicle. I will pre-jack up the jack so that it mates up with the pinch weld, and then I will start using the assister.
While Alex figures that out, I'm Jabria Blackman, and welcome to EdVentures305, your weekly ticket to amazing educational journeys happening right here in Miami-Dade County. In this episode, we're celebrating women, a powerhouse sailor, a teacher building confidence, and women dominating the mat. Get ready to be inspired. This is EdVentures305.
Once you step on the mat, everything goes blank. Like the nerves, being scared, everybody else, everything just goes silent and blank when you're on the mat in the circle.
You learn lessons, you learn about yourself. You really learn about yourself in the sport of wrestling. Because there's times, you're gonna learn that, you can be the best and still not win. And that some people that aren't the best will get past and go through.
It's a more personal sport. What you do on the mat is solely on you and the other person. You're not worried about an entire team coming at you, like let's say in flag football. It's really independent. It's whatever you choose to do. It's so personal that you get to do what you feel is right rather than what everybody else feels and everybody else has stakes.
They learn things about themselves. They're not coddled for the most part. I don't coddle any girls because like I tell, look, nobody cares that you cry in the boardroom. They just, they're gonna look at you and dismiss you. Those are things that are important. When you get to the corporate world, nobody cares that you're male or female. They just care that you get the job done. And this sport teaches them to get the job done.
I always feel more confident in a male-dominated sport because my coach helps me and pushes me through. Even if I'm just a girl in a male-dominated sport, he really helps me and pushes me.
Life pushes you down, you get back up. Just like in wrestling, you get picked up, you get slammed on the mat. You know what? You get back up. And those are the things the life lessons that are important to me that the kids learn.
I feel like wrestling gives you so many opportunities. There's tons of universities and looking for females that wrestle for them. And it gives you a lot of opportunity.
Use this as a vehicle to seek higher education. You don't have to be a state champ, you don't have to be anything. Just show up every day.
If I could go back in time and tell myself before my first practice, I would tell myself that it's gonna be okay and to not be nervous.
Hey, reps on me, reps on 3, 1, 2, 3, reps!
Oh look, this is my favorite book, remember? The Burning Maze?
I remember that.
At just 12 years old, Casey Morey is a veteran of the sea. A fierce competitor who has traded free weekends for the unpredictable rhythm of the wind and waves.
I went to one of the biggest competitions and somehow I got 3rd overall, and that felt really big for me because the first and second place were 3 years older than me.
Well, she's very competitive and motivated. She really wants to do well in the sport. We're always just trying to compete to see who can do the best, and that way we can always one-up each other and have bragging rights.
But when the sails are tucked away, her intensity doesn't fade. It just shifts from the breeze to the bookshelf.
On top, she looks like someone who's really, she likes sports a lot. But underneath, whenever she's bored or she wants to do something, she just picks up a book and reads.
So when we read fantasy like Rick Riordan, we learn about how a character deals with conflicts and perseveres in a way that's just on the page, right? And then that transfers into real life.
Casey channels that inner demigod focus to navigate the high seas. But she uses that same drive to sweeten the lives of those back on shore.
When I'm out on my sailboat, I can control everything I want. So I can control where I go, how fast I'm going.
Last year, she was in my advanced academic selective, and at the end of the year, we do a passion project. Her and her fathers have a lot of hives, and they make and sell honey. And then from that, she was able to donate food to some of the refrigerators that we have here in the neighborhood. I think that's something that really marks Casey as unique, that she's always thinking about how she can help others.
From the pages of her favorite books to the podiums of international regattas, Casey is proving that at Carver, you don't need to choose between being a scholar and an athlete.
I do want to go to the Olympics, so I probably keep practicing in bigger boats that can go to the Olympics. So I just tell myself the only way you can go is up, and then I just go out there and try to win.
I started in Miami-Dade County Public School the fall of 1993. What fuels my passion for teaching is just coming in the classroom to see the smile on my boys and girls' faces and just teaching them. I tell people this as a story, as a testimony. When I was younger in high school, I lost my mom my 12th grade year. A couple of my teachers took me in. The passion that they had for me, looking at me as an individual and loving me the way I was, made me decide when I grow up, I'm going to be a teacher. I think it's by divine that I end up at Skyway Elementary School, where we serve a lot of the children that's from his house, foster care system across the street from our school. And we serve many of those boys and girls. So it was like, oh my God, it was like a passion. It was like I was able to give back to them what it was given to me and just address the whole child. I have some students that come here, some don't speak English, some come here not on the level that they should be grade-wise. The drive to make them want to learn and do well is what I think drives my test scores. I wake up, I sleep, I dream of ways to be creative to help my students move. When I first got here to Skyway teaching back in 2000, I was shocked that they had a royal court. They had kings and queens on each grade level where the kids would perform, do a dance, the community would gather. So I said, you know what, let's bring back the royal court. That's something I want to do. I love dance. I love the arts. A lot of our kids that may have behavior problems is good for them because now they know they want to be a part of the Royal Court. So you'll see the attendance improving, you'll see the behavior improving. So every day we're practicing, we're getting them ready, and then we put on a great performance for the community and the parents. This is my passion. This is where I think I belong. So I'll continue teaching and making a difference in their lives as much as I can.
That tire isn't gonna change itself. Looks like they've got the jack in place, but we're not done yet. Let's see how they finish the job.
Now I'm gonna show you where to place the pieces in order to jack up the vehicle. Put it into the fisheye, which goes like that. This is meant to swivel and it won't slide out. Secondary is what you're gonna need to give you leverage to lift the vehicle. Once you have both pieces assembled, this is what it should look like. So just to verify that we're on a level surface, sometimes things can happen that are out of your control. We want to make sure that you are safe and the vehicle is safe from endangering yourself or anybody else. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to engage a parking brake. Vehicles tend to have a parking brake on one of two sides. You either have it next to you on the center console, or you have it on the lower portion with your feet. On this vehicle particularly, all you have to do is run it flat. Now we're going to be in the process of lifting the vehicle. Now I'm going to visually check to see if the wheel is off the floor. Good to go. Now I'm going to remove this portion of the lifting tool to remove the lug nuts. Make sure when you're removing these lug nuts, you put them somewhere close by where they're still safe, but where you can reach them quickly. Place your foot on the bottom of the wheel if it starts wedging out to help you hold it upright. Now I'm going to remove the wheel. You don't want to bend with your back, you want to pull it out with your arms and roll it away. Now there are two ways to do this. One way is to bend slightly at the knees, shoulder width apart. You prop the wheel to your knees and you're gonna place your hands and roll it upwards in this position. Once you have it up, you're gonna hug the tire, stand up straight and walk to the back. Next, I'm gonna walk up to the vehicle, I'm gonna slide the wheel in and push it in. Unless you want it within the space of the spare, you can just put it on top of your rear placemat and take it directly to a tire or dealership to have the tire replaced or fixed. The second position on how to mount the vehicle or the tire back onto the vehicle in the rear is you roll it as such. You're gonna place the tire on the rear bumper and you're gonna try to shimmy it up with your body pinching it forward. If you can see my knee and my leg is parallel to the tire, and all I'm doing is shimmying it up. Once I get it up, I can roll it up, put my chest to it, tilt it down, and slide. And now we're gonna mount the spare tire onto the vehicle. I'm gonna tilt the tire up, like such, and roll it forward. Once I get it to the vehicle, I'm going to pivot it so that it aligns with the hub. I'm gonna place the tire close to the hub and lift it. If you have a difficult time lifting the wheel, you're gonna place the tire on your foot as such and wedge your foot in. Once it slides into the grooves, you're gonna pinch it and hold it with your foot and your hand. While you're holding, you're gonna grab the first lug nut and place it in. This is to secure the tire on the vehicle. Next, I will put the other 4 lug nuts in as such. A gentle tug to make sure it's secure, and now I can begin the process of torquing down each individual wheel stud. For this process, we're going to have to torque it in a star configuration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The purpose of that is to make sure that the wheel sits evenly on the hub of the vehicle. I'm going to use this tool to tighten it. Now that I have secured it firmly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the vehicle just a little so that the wheel is touching the floor so I can do the final torquing that the vehicle needs. Reinsert the lever mover into the tool and begin the process to lower, which is the reverse of what you did originally, counterclockwise. Slowly lowering the vehicle. Once the vehicle's wheel has made it to the floor and there's just pressure on it, is when you torque it. Now I will complete this process in the same star configuration pattern to secure the wheel. Always remember, when riding on a spare tire, there is a limited speed to go. For this particular tire, you should not exceed 55 miles per hour. If you're trying to figure that out, inside the glove compartment, there should be an owner's manual. And if not, you can use your internet services or mobile phones to find that information out. It is important to stay within that threshold because these tires are not meant to go faster than a certain rating. That can cause a blowout, which can cause your safety and others' safety. Now I will continue to lower the vehicle. I'm going to place tool back in as such and continue lowering in a counterclockwise motion. You will know the vehicle is off the floor because the jack will become loose. You can remove this and turn the rest by hand to make it very simple for you. Remove the jack, finish lowering it completely, and remove the tool. Now we're going to place these components back in the trunk and drive to our local shop.
Imagine what a classroom looks like. Imagine what assignments look like. Imagine doing things differently.
Miami-Dade's magnet schools offer unique thematic strands of study that focus on students' special interests, talents, and abilities for all grade levels. Imagine that. A world of choices awaits. Learn more at miamimagnets.org.
When I got out my car this morning and walked into the building, the memories of me standing in front of this building, talking to my friends, the dreams and aspirations that I had, but those dreams and aspirations didn't bring me here. Yep. That is a young Brenda Swain. Full circle moment for me to be back at Miami-Dade County Public Schools. Was leadership my path? No. I'm a psychology major, so I always wanted to work with students, but in a different capacity. So it thinks that sometimes the road that you travel, it leads you right back to where you're supposed to be. When I get the opportunity to interact with students through the day-to-day walks as being the region superintendent, I love to walk through the halls, I love to visit the classrooms, and if I have the opportunity to have a sidebar conversation with someone, then I get the chance to do that. Pleasure meeting you. What grade are you?
I'm a freshman.
Freshman, oh nice. The people that were in this building at that time that poured into me. Nelson, I believe Dolores Clark's classroom was here. She was one of my favorite teachers.
What did she teach?
English.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. I was a part of extracurricular activities. I was the leader of the pep team. I joined the dance group, and I knew about being a part of a team, which mattered more, and also about leading people. Someone looking to you to be that leader. And when you walk out of these doors, think about coming back to serve the kids that sat in the seats that you used to sit in. Miami Springs Senior High School is the best choice because they produce good citizens that are a part of the community, that are going to go out and do great things. And then we also learn, we come and we give back. I think that that's important for them to know because they'll know that we truly believe in the system in which we serve.
Once a hawk, always a hawk.
If our students just had that one person that could take interest in them and help them and show them that they care, the world would be a different place.
You have a CIS, which is a Community Involvement Specialist, or you may also have a CLS, which is a Community Liaison Specialist. Those individuals serve as the bridge between our outside community and partners and our school community. And we bring our parents in to then have one big network for our schools.
Our CISs and CLSs are an integral part of the fabric of a school.
These are the parents, if it's food, if it's clothing, if it's housing, electric, you name it. We just get it done.
They're the conduit of connection between what's happening in the school, what are the resources that the schools have, whether it's tutoring, whether it's community partnerships, right, for our parents and our students. They're that go-to person. They're that liaison between the school and the home.
They are right in the main office. I would say on any given day, you can find your community liaison in the office or outside in the front of the school.
Parents, I encourage you, please visit your school, ask, who is your CIS? Who is your CLS? Because they're your go-to person. They're gonna help you navigate everything you wanna know about Miami-Dade County Public Schools. They're here to support you, hold your hand, and guide you through our wonderful school system. That's why we're your best choice.
Ana Gutierrez said it best: visit your schools and meet your community involvement specialists and see the impact that they're having on your community, like this one. Today, we're at Silver Bluff Elementary School. This isn't just our whole school. They're celebrating 100 years of stars. Let's take a look at what makes Silver Bluff so special.
Wow, this was me, my first year teaching.
Silver Bluff is always open because once a star, always a star.
Once you enter, once you put your feet in that room, it's like you're gonna learn something new.
This place shaped me. As I stand here and I look around, it taught me who I am today. The friendships, the teachers, what I learned, it molded me to the person I am today.
Our school is its own little community. So I think that's what makes it strong. The fact that the staff members, some have been here for decades, the families, and of course our students. They make it what feels like family. And I think that's what sets Silver Bluff apart.
I've been here for 30 years and I love it here because it's like a family.
The connections of the teachers, the faculty, everyone keeps coming back. The fact that there's so many students whose parents and grandparents came to school here, so that bond that connects them all.
It's a legacy. It makes me feel proud and honored that I was not only a student, a teacher, and now I am a principal just down the street. I live in the neighborhood.
The teachers are very nice to you. They really teach a lot. They're very good, and this school is actually very nice.
A lot of the things that we do here today started in the 20s. We have our early childhood program that started early on. We have the PTA that started right when the school started in the 20s. So things that we still do today, we pretty much honor what has been done and we continue to do it.
100 years of stars, 100 years of service, 100 years of students learning. It's experiences of 100 years. Education has developed, it has changed throughout the years, and this monument, this historical site is still here for our future boys and girls.
What gets me out of bed is knowing that I'm coming here and hopefully making a difference. I retired in 2020 after 42 years, and now 3 school years ago I came back, and I love it here.
We provide that love for reading or that motivation for reading, or we provide that love for school.
No one can dim our light because we will shine bright no matter where we are, what room we're standing in, what profession we take.
Silver Bluff is that warm feeling that you get when you know that you're loved.
One thing about Silver Bluff is that it has a heart. It has a heart.
Almost got it. There we go. Is that better? This is Women's History Month, the Adventures way. If you like your school, partners, or programs featured, send us your story at stories@dadeschools.net. And don't forget to nominate our next Teacher of the Week. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and we'll see you next time on Adventures 305.